Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to learn more about global opportunities at UNC. My name is Mallory, and I work in the Study Abroad office.
Hi, everyone. My name is Brandy Arellano. I work in the Center for Global Initiatives, also known as CGI. Together with our colleagues from the Study Abroad office, we help students find and access global opportunities while they're here at UNC.
So during this session, we are going to make the case for why we think you should have a global experience at Carolina, give a brief overview of how you can go global during your time here, discuss some opportunities for funding your global experience, and share information about upcoming opportunities, and finally let you know how to stay in touch with us.
We recognize that the current pandemic may be on your mind, and we'll share some details about risk management strategies later in the presentation. We want you to know that the university is dedicated to making sure that all students have access to global experiences, and we're committed to student safety. UNC, and particularly our offices, invest in supporting students through these global experiences because we believe that they are valuable to the undergraduate experience. When students participate in global programs, they build skills like problem solving, critical thinking, and adaptability.
During this session, we will share a wide variety of global opportunities that you can take advantage of at UNC. Some of these opportunities, like study abroad and some internship and research programs, carry academic credit.
There are also short-term and non-credit-bearing options that can help you develop valuable skills such as fellowships, service learning, self-designed projects, alternative breaks, and even some local global options like taking courses at UNC in our Area Studies Department.
So what are some of the academic benefits of participating on a global program? The first benefit is that you can take your learning outside of the classroom. You'll get to experience things like walking tours and visiting museums to give you a better understanding of the historical and cultural context of the place that you're studying. When you travel with a UNC faculty or staff member, you'll also get to know your professor really well. You'll be spending time together outside of the classroom, such as during meal times and on excursions. And developing this personal relationship can be truly valuable down the road when you need career advice or professional recommendations. You will truly grow your network. On semester study abroad programs, there are different academic benefits. You may be able to take a course that UNC doesn't even offer, or a similar course, and see how your host university approaches that topic from a different perspective. No matter which type of program you participate on, having a global experience will help you refine your academic interest and disciplinary focus. The great thing about study abroad programs specifically is that you can earn major, minor, and general education credits. On study abroad programs, students take a full course load, which is 3 to 9 credit hours over the summer and 12 or more credit hours during the semester. Whether you're majoring in the sciences or the humanities, there are options for you to earn credit towards your degree on study abroad programs. For example, as a biology major, you may choose to take some major-specific classes or fulfill some of your general education requirements. Whether you decide a global experience is sure to enhance your education. In fact, a recent analysis of UNC graduates revealed that students who studied abroad had significantly higher 4- and 6-year graduation rates and a higher GPA at graduation compared to non-study abroad students.
No matter what type of global experience you have, you'll have the opportunity to develop skills that are highly sought after in the job market. There are 8 competencies that you could see here from the National Association of Colleges and Employers that we know employers seek in new hires, one of which is global perspective. Not only will you develop a new global perspective, but you can also develop some of the other competencies like communication, creativity and problem solving, professionalism, and work ethic when you go global. So having a global experience on your resume will also help show employers that you're willing to take initiative and try something outside of your comfort zone. You'll also be able to draw from many of your experiences abroad in future job interviews to demonstrate your ability to problem solve and navigate cross-cultural communications. For example, one of my first jobs within the United States after graduating was working in high schools as a financial aid advisor. During my interview, the experience on my resume that stood out and they wanted to know more about was actually my job working on board cruise ships as a youth counselor. It was not the most relevant experience, but it was the one that helped me stand out in the applicant pool. Luckily, I had practiced how to explain the way that the skills overlapped in both roles, like communicating in two languages, patience, working with students and parents, and I eventually got the job.
Besides the academic and professional benefits, having a global experience also helps you grow personally. You'll get to do certain things for the first time, like trying a local delicacy or ordering off of a menu in a different language. You're going to be thrown into new situations all the time. Even doing simple things like using public transportation or buying groceries can be an adventure. Solving those small everyday problems will give you confidence and the feeling that you can be self-reliant. For me personally, it was empowering to realize that I could successfully find my way around a new city. I'm from a smaller town in North Carolina, and I studied abroad in Peru the summer after my first year of college. Before I studied abroad, my parents used to joke that I couldn't find my way out of a paper bag. This was before the days of smartphones and Google Maps, but in Peru, I had to learn how to find my way from my host family's house to all the places I wanted to go, like the school where we were taking classes, or to a coffee shop to study with friends. After figuring things out on my own in Peru, I felt much more comfortable navigating my way around the triangle during college. You'll also start to recognize your own cultural values when you come into contact with people who do things differently than you. One of the most valuable lessons from participating on a global program is that you'll come to find there's not a right way and a wrong way to do something. There's just different ways of approaching it. Aside from what the research tells us about the skills that students gain when studying abroad, ask anybody that's had a global experience what the experience meant to them. Most of our returning Tar Heels will say that it changed their life for the better. Next, we're going to jump into the nuts and bolts of study abroad. Now that we've talked about the benefits of having a global experience, you're probably wondering what type of programs we have. So we basically have two different categories of programs. We have programs that are run by UNC. These programs are led by UNC professors, and students take at least one course for UNC credit, just like if they were here in Chapel Hill. The program participants are mostly other Tar Heels, and these opportunities mainly take place during the summer, though there are some semester options. UNC also has many partnerships with universities and study abroad organizations. These partnerships offer a wide variety of experiences. For example, on exchange programs, a student may enroll at a partner university abroad on their own or with a few other Tar Heels for the semester, and they may take classes with international students or local students. Or if a student studies abroad through a study abroad provider organization, they may take classes with other American students in a location abroad. On these programs, students will receive transfer credit, but they can still fulfill major, minor, or general education credit. These programs are available in every term. At Carolina, there are many programs to choose from to ensure that all students can find a program that meets their personal and academic goals. There are options for every type of student, including STEM students. We have over 360 programs in more than 70 countries and some domestic opportunities too, like Silicon Valley in California, Washington, D.C., and various locations in North Carolina like the Outer Banks. Program lengths can vary anywhere from 3 weeks to a full year, and you can go abroad as soon as your second semester at Carolina. So next spring, you could be abroad. Applications for spring 2021 are accepted from July 1st to September 10th. We have language intensive programs and programs where the coursework is in English. You can even study in English in a non-English speaking country like in Italy or Singapore or Sweden. We encourage students to plan ahead. Choosing the best time to go abroad will depend on your study abroad goals and your major. For example, you can fulfill general education courses at any point, but in order to take specific courses within a certain discipline, you may need to fulfill prerequisites first. Planning ahead is also helpful if you want to study abroad more than once, which many Tar Heels decide to do.
It's never too early to start thinking about studying abroad or having a global experience and how you'll fund that experience. And please don't let financial needs stand in your way. We encourage students to come to a Funding 101 session or to stop by the office during Study Abroad Financial Aid drop-in hours to speak with an advisor about your goals and budget for studying abroad. Students who do study abroad during the semester can usually use their financial aid. In fact, about a third of UNC study abroad participants actually do receive financial aid. There are also many scholarship awards available. The Study Abroad Office offers about almost $1 million in scholarship funding each year. Students can apply for scholarships at the Study Abroad website alongside their program application. Semester exchange programs are an affordable options for many in-state students. On these programs, students pay their regular UNC tuition and fees and switch places with a student at a partner university. The only differences in costs are travel and living expenses. And in some locations, the cost of living may be more affordable than in Chapel Hill. For some out-of-state students, a study abroad semester may actually cost less, as there are programs where students may pay tuition directly to a host institution or a provider organization instead of UNC. I was actually an out-of-state student at UNC, and this was the case for me. It was cheaper for me to study abroad with my financial aid than apply it to the tuition here at UNC, and I ended up studying abroad twice. We include a detailed budget sheet for every program we offer so that you won't have any surprise expenses. We encourage students to check out Embark Carolina's Funding Finder, as you see here. It's managed through our office in CGI, and it lists scholarships available throughout UNC and even some nationally. The Funding Finder allows you to sort through scholarship opportunities based on criteria such as GPA, academic interest, financial need, and many more options. It includes funding opportunities that can be used for study abroad or for some of those non-credit bearing experiences that I mentioned earlier, like alternative breaks, self-designed projects, or even research. So from start to finish, we are here to help. Both the Study Abroad Office and the Center for Global Initiatives offer a wide variety of services for you from the beginning of your global journey to your return to UNC. Study Abroad hosts Study Abroad 101 sessions and Funding 101 sessions to help you get started and provide general information about the process and next steps. Both offices offer individual advising appointments to help you find the right program fit and navigate the application process. We also host pre-departure orientations to help students prepare for their global experience, including regional breakout sessions and CGI's Go Global Orientation on Culture and Ethics, which is a conference that informs students about some of the issues they might want to encounter or they may encounter before or during their adventure. Upon return, we also offer programming to help you process and leverage your experience. And if you participated in a study abroad program, we'll assist you with a credit transfer process. We also provide comprehensive risk management support, including 24/7 emergency assistance if needed. Our #1 priority is the health, safety, and well-being of our students and our faculty leaders. Currently, a team of university officials is monitoring the outbreak of the respiratory illness COVID-19 worldwide. To assess risks related to study abroad and university-affiliated travel, the university uses a number of resources, including the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the U.S. State Department advisories. The university also has a rapid response team that is responsible for managing major international emergencies. All UNC students and affiliates register for international health and accident insurance for the duration of the program, which includes emergency evacuation services if needed. Whether you're just getting started or need support down the road, you're always welcome to reach out to us for help. So there are a few opportunities for incoming students that can serve as a launch pad for your global education. If you have not yet had a global experience or had a chance to travel outside of the United States, and if funding has been a challenge for going global, then I would really recommend for you to apply for Global Takeoff Puerto Rico. This fully funded program includes a 5-day immersive experience in Puerto Rico over winter break with 10 UNC students. The deadline to apply is August 16th. So to reiterate, it's a free trip over winter break to Puerto Rico, so apply online by the end of the summer. Deadline's August 16th. The second program is for students who have never had a US passport. We want to help you get one. The Passport to Go program will pay for your first US passport and get you connected to a network of people and global opportunities. The deadline to apply is September 30th. The Passport to Go program is only open for incoming students, so don't miss your opportunity to get your passport for free now, even if you're thinking about engaging globally later. Apply online by September 30th. You can learn more about these programs at the websites that are listed at cgi.unc.edu/funding.
The earliest you can study abroad as an incoming student is next spring, and the deadline for these programs is September 10th. There are several programs available to new students in the spring semester, and you can contact Study Abroad Advisor Brian Henry to learn more and determine whether this option makes sense for you. To view spring 2021 program options for first-year students, visit go.unc.edu/study abroad first year. Additionally, we encourage you to check out the many opportunities available next summer. More information about summer opportunities will be available this fall, and the deadline to apply to summer programs is February 10th.
So if there's one resource that you remember at the end of our presentation, we hope it's this Global Intro website. We've summarized all of the upcoming events, deadlines, and resources that we've mentioned for you at embark.unc.edu/global-intro. This website also includes instructions on how to meet with us virtually. If you'd like to talk over the summer or in the fall, check out our website, embark.unc.edu/global-intro, to see how to set up an appointment online.
So apart from knowing who we are and the value of global, there are a few next steps we want to leave you with. First, we encourage you to sign up for our newsletters to stay in touch with us and get reminders of upcoming events and deadlines. To join the Study Abroad listserv, visit go.unc.edu/studyabroadinterest, and to join the Center for Global Initiatives listserv, visit cgi.unc.edu/resources/ebulletin. Additionally, we can't wait to meet you on campus, and we hope that you'll come visit us in person at the FedEx Global Education Building. We are housed in this gorgeous glass building on campus, full of natural light and beautiful fig leaf trees, lots of study spaces. Study Abroad can be found in room 2009 on the second floor, and CGI can be found in suite 3000 on the third floor. So come see us this fall.
Finally, we also encourage you to follow us on social media. Look for our handles at UNC Study Abroad and at UNC CGI on Instagram and Facebook. So with that, we welcome you to Carolina, and we look forward to connecting with you and helping you incorporate a global experience into your Tar Heel education.